Hello Internet, this is Kawa. Welcome back to the Joy of Lutefisk. So here we are at the end of level 1. Let's get down to level 2. Give this a minute to load for us. And here we are in the immeasurable dead.
Critical hits.
Fresh steak, hopefully we'll find a barbecue to grill it soon. Come up this way, grab what we can. Let's just check quickly up here too. The engraving is unbelievable. There are a lot of very funny and interesting, gain 1 point of life every 5 rounds. Okay. Very funny and interesting graves in this level, often named after people, other cultural references, you know, all of the great traditions of Dungeons of Dredmor. What did that do to us? Darkened vision. That's okay. There we go. So yeah, we're doing pretty well so far, I'd say. I'm a little worried right now about my lack of booze, but other than that, things seem to be fine so far. Let's use another thaumaturgic tap now while we have the chance. I'm discovering how important mana and mana regeneration is in this build and this game. Not something I was thinking about a lot before, but I didn't always play wizardry heavy characters, so I guess that makes sense in a way. Let's see. There's a door here. There we go. Oh, I can cast thaumaturgic tap instead of the thing I actually wanted to cast, but that's not a bad thing. Cast on each of those. There we go. Level up. Fantastic. Let's see. Call of the Sandstorm is insanely awesome and powerful. It's something I really do want to show you guys, so let's do that. So what it does is summons a sandstorm around, and which does various terrible things. Sand in eyes reduces accuracy and many other things. I'm not entirely sure what the Ruin of Time does, but it sounds horrible. And we get the Test of Time, which increases all sorts of good things, like sagacity, which affects magic, plus resistance to blasting and extra armor absorption. Thanks, Imhotep. Let's wait a bit for that to die down. And we'll have Krong. We'll use that later. What I like about this too is it's an area effect, so anything that comes between me and between that and me would also be affected, which is pretty handy. Here's a grave of Gunther. With excessively long stories. Shield, Iron Cuirass. I don't think we'll be using either of those, but good to hold on to just in case. Definitely want to avoid magic penalties. Okay, we need more mana for that. I think this is something we can do though. And actually, instead of drinking more booze, let's do that. And now we can call the sandstorm. There we go. That should have softened him up fairly significantly. Or at least he won't be able to hit us in this one. There we go. And a hat. Very nice. Let's see. Is that better than our enchanted traffic cone? Our current traffic cone gives us caddishness, would get increases hit and crit chance. This one is just armor absorption. No, not armor absorption. Block chance and +2 to magic power. I think I'll keep mine. I may put on this hat and attempt to enchant it later if we don't find anything better. Okay. We have meat. We have all sorts of things. Okay. So far things seem okay. Do want more mana though. Thaumaturgic tap is coming quite handy. And I believe we also have some booze. Well, let me let the 12 turns of that finish up before deciding whether or not to drink. Yeah, I should be okay. Resisting. That worked well. Well, I did get debuffed, which is unfortunate. That's something I can live with. Uh-oh. Monster Zoo. Dang it. Okay. This is one place where the sandstorm is going to be immensely helpful, because that's going to take all of these squares down. Roots. What do we have in our inventory that could possibly be helpful? Let's see. That's a poison. That will just undebuff us, which is okay, but we don't need it now. Let's put down Dire Empowerment, which increases many necromantic things, and Stealing, which gives us more armor. Hold on a moment. And we're back. Sorry about that. I've been out for a bit doing various things in the world, and let's see, what else can we do here? Pop up some booze. One more. There we go. That should help our mana generation nicely. And we level. Fantastic. Let's get Oh. Let's get some extra bonuses when we do attack a melee. That sounds like a plan. Let's once again cast Kawa Samson over there. Should take care of a number of problems. There we go. Okay. So far so good for us. It's looking like. Many of the monsters on the other side don't even notice us yet, which is pretty interesting. Repeat. Okay. Only 14 monsters left in the zoo. This is good. These are all good things. Oh, health's down. Didn't even notice that happening. I want to keep increasing my health. One item at a time. This should be the last one. Yes. And a belt! Fantastic. Pretty though these may be, these bullets will never catch on with the market dominated by the shadowy tentacles of the Bolt Council. It is studded with frozen sunlight. It is covered in blood. Well, that's just nasty. Well, we'll wear it anyway. Gives existential resistance alongside some extra caddishness. And block. Good stuff. Good stuff all around. And it fills a slot that we hadn't gotten to fill before, which is always very nice. Imhotep seems to have left us, so let's get him back. And we've cleared our first zoo. The Grave of Linnaeus is in the center. And yeah, I think we did that pretty well, all things considered. Let us continue our way through level 2. I love the music in this game. This game has such excellent music. Really just fantastic stuff. These ones are chewed. Some boots, I'll take those. There we go, finally. Let's eat a bit. That steak. we go. It's another arcane address for later. I'm sorry, my papers are all out of place, so I don't have my handy list of addresses on hand. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Okay, here we are. Apologies. So, Val from the Belarp Monk. Okay. Got it. And we haven't actually even gone to our pocket dimension yet. Still, they'll come in handy in the future for sure. I do have the Aspen input type active, as well as some lingering unhealthy missiles, which will eventually go away. A double staff, which we can't really pick up because I don't have a good way to teleport over there. Another thing I'm not going to touch for a moment. Yeah, one of the things about this game, and any roguelike really, but I don't know if it's always obvious in this game, is that there's no reason necessarily to kill every monster. It's nice in zoos because you do get a reward for that, but it's still not necessary. And if I had been in any really severe danger, I wouldn't have gone for it. Lumber chest is locked. I guess I just need to level to unlock this? I'm not really sure. Let me know in the comments. I can always come back here. Okay, this way. Very good, very good. Scrolling past all of these very silly things. Ooh, and we finally have our ingot maker, which we'll mostly be using to make sandwiches and omelets, since we're not going to be focusing too much on crafting in this game. There we go. And there. Graves. Let's heat up a bit. There we go. Excellent. Apparently there was a pit. I didn't see it. Ooh. Item on the side. Ooh, now our inventory's full. Let's head over to the pocket dimension and work out some inventory shenanigans, shall we? So this is the pocket dimension. You'll see I'm not actually using up any turns here. I can't cast anything, but I can craft and I can use this area to sort items if need be. So here I'm going to put armor that I'm not using. Oh. I can shift click here to drop items. Actually, that cuirass. No, I don't want. I really don't want to lower my mana regeneration rate, so I will drop that cuirass. I'll drop that sword here. Down on this side, I'll put, what will I put over here? Potions I will not use. drop. I like the music in this area. The rooted char, which no one needs. Let's do some crafting too. Make those ingots. Very good. Make some omelets. You see the difference? It's 4 times 10, which would be 40, turned into 64. Health. Big difference. And then with the grilled cheese sandwiches, we start with 7 on the bread and 7 on the cheese, so 14 turns into 40 each. Huge difference. Absolutely fantastic. I can always run back to level 1 to take care of the steaks. I might drop them. I might actually drop those off here. Somewhere prominent. So I know where they are. Food that I'm almost really not going to eat. The offline of none will be right there. The ores can be here. Powders can be here. And the random bits of piping and whatnot can be there at the bottom. I think that's a good start towards a more, yeah. You see the big difference we've made. Very good. Very nice. Actually, let's check. No. Okay, I can make some bolts, which I'm, There's also these throwable makeshift bombs. Might make a couple of those. And some arrows of various kinds. Yeah, that's pretty good, because we can use those. We have a crossbow, and thrown weapons are thrown weapons either way. So yeah, things are a lot better in our inventory right now. I still do want to drop off things that we aren't going to use, like this. Well, actually, let's convert these into Lutefisk. Drop that off, and these in case they come in handy in the future. I think I will also convert the brass piping, and now we have some Lutefisk to sacrifice when the need arises. So my plan is, and to go back I just click on the pocket dimension now. I can change things around in here. This is actually preserved between games. These are a couple of different backgrounds. And here is where the arcane addresses come in handy, but we won't be really using them. Not today. Anyway, we can always click here to leave the pocket dimension and get back to where we were in the dungeon. And there's a cooldown. A couple of turns. Significant, but not enormous. Get away from me. Both of you. All of you. Oh goodness. Somehow I gained a level and all of that, which is good, because that'll increase my health. Let me get a cure while I can, because I do want that acid spell in the future. Scottish roots. I don't think the sandstorm's gonna affect these guys too much. It's better. Killing. I'll drops for everyone. we go. Using the traps to your advantage like a boss. Better. I'm probably not playing to the ideal of my level of play, and I'm probably not commentating very well either. I apologize for that. Just trying to get the hang of LPing and LPing turn-based games. Because obviously, the skill set involved in real-time games is very different. But that's okay, and I wouldn't be playing these games if I didn't enjoy them. How do I get through these bars? I want that tunic and those pants. They look fabulous. Actually, this was the one there I was actually did. See if that changes anything. Nope. No such luck. Where else do we have to explore in this level? Down that way, looks like. Let's see where this takes us. Ooh, somewhere new. Very good. There we go. Plus some heroic vandalism in the process, very nice. We'll keep on getting rid of things. Hurting things and generally doing our jobs as clearly righteous adventures, even though it's actually not all that clear at all. Okay. Do we have any quest going? No, we don't. Actually, we haven't even run into a inconsequentia area. Do I have... I don't have an instant heal. Do I have... What do I have? What do I have? Voltaic gold purity. Bombs. So... Okay. Let's eat. Start throwing things, because we actually have things to throw. There we go. That's better. But yeah, this is why we have so much stuff. It's so we can actually use it. It's much better to be alive with very little in your inventory than dead with nothing in your inventory, with a whole lot in your inventory that you never used, I should say. So, always good to use your items while you have them. Which is something I do forget to do, but that's why I'm not very good at these games. Okay. I don't understand how a vegetable could drop meat, but whatever. Whatever, this game does what it wants. Who am I to object, right? Okay. This way. Oh. Let me see if I can move to a position where I won't be as easily surrounded. That'll do.
Critical hits. Critical hits.
Okay, I'm out of boomerangs, which is fine. Let's put on plastic bolts. Plastic bolts is good. Out of plastic bolts. put on some copper ones. Very good. Out of copper bolts. The iron one, sure.
Critical hit.
More goodies, more goodies. Okay, so I think we pretty much cleared out the level. Wait, no, there's two parts left. One here and possibly one over there. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. One's down here.
Critical hit.
Sure. Very good. And now I get a goddess of side quest now that I'm almost done with the level. Great. What do you want from me? The monster Pospori, the harbinger of diseases, and his horde of underlings. Lord Dredmor's 6th grade, the creation of statue, must be defeated. Okay. Okay. He's somewhere over that way. And there's a whole lot of badness this way. Seem to not be actually firing at things. Out of arrows. Check our inventory real quick. We've got the puffballs. Let's use those. I forget how powerful those things are. This entire cloud follows in their wake, which causes confusion. Pretty handy, actually. But I want that to disperse before I wade in. That'll do. Okay. Ooh, greedy plunge cap. That'll come in handy in a future zoo. Okay, very good. Good. So that seems pretty clear over here. Let's go get that guy. Up by where the zoo was. Mandible of Krong, which we need to use later. Here we are at the monster zoo we paused at before. Fairly small monster zoo. There are much bigger ones out there. So we've killed the boss. Now the minions attempt to make their way over and fail miserably because they must. Seems like these guys resist the choking, which is okay. Kill you. There's our reward. And our inventory's full. What can we do? Let's convert some of this offal and such to Lutefisk. Which would actually do us plenty of good. And these rough weapons, which are, I believe, much worse than, yeah, our current ones, we can convert as well, because we'll get plenty of them. Likewise, that ring. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I do want to sell some things over later to Brax. When I see him, this is a heck of a lot better. Oh, no. There we go. That's better. This gives lots of goodies. No, it's this one. This gives +1 magic resistance, +2 crushing attack, interestingly, and some other things too. Very good. Very nice. I'll Lutefisk that robe too, because we don't really have a use for it. Okay. And actually, I think I'm going to stop the video here, do some of those things like the cooking of the steaks and whatnot off camera. But I might take care of the prongs on, the anvils on camera, just so you see what I get. And, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.